Hello and welcome everybody to Talking Golf Tuesday Driver Edition. My favorite drivers, my opinion, my favorite, not saying they're the best, just for me, my favorite drivers in the spring 2023 edition. Best drivers ever made in the history of the planet. Well, we'll see about that. We're going to start with the six, okay? There's six. I've hit all of these multiple times, all right? Number six are the Srixon heads. I'm going to clump these together by brand, all right? I hit like 3 different heads. They were good. They were comparable to my 2017 TaylorMade M2, which is what I have in the bag right now. I love that club. It's hard for me to replace. And they felt fine. They didn't excite me at like a high level, so they're number 6. Number 5 surprised me. Actually, more. I thought Srixon would do more in my brain than this brand, but Wilson really caught my attention. I mean, they had a carbon fiber top. I'm going to say it. The carbon fiber Wilson driver head looks a little bit like a TaylorMade driver head crown at a dress. I'm just saying. They looked really good. Carbon fiber ones I hit well, and the titanium one I hit well. I could get those on the fairway. Like I hit good direction control. They sounded good. They have the Wilson name, which as a vintage golfer I love. I also looked at their Dynapower irons, which didn't excite me as much. But we're talking about drivers. Stay on track here. So Wilson, number 5. Number 4, this surprised me. Number 4 is Ping, the Ping G430. It was good. It was like, it's very similar like to my Callaway, not my Callaway, my TaylorMade M2. I'm going to compare it a lot to it. I had good direction control. I could hit it, but I just wasn't getting the excitement out of it. Does that make sense? It's not the sound. The sound was amazing. I like the sound a lot more than the 425, which it replaced. But just everything, the ball flight, the distance, like the way I was connecting with it, I just had trouble connecting with it. I was consistently hitting them a little bit high on the face, just high enough to be annoying and not getting that right ball flight. So I tried to correct that and hit a little low on the face. It's just, for me, I tried 3 different shafts. I tried 2 different heads. I tried another, I came back later and tried another shaft. So I've hit it like 3 times on one day and another day. When I was hitting other drivers just fine, just struggling with the Ping. Don't know why, just my opinion. I love the Ping brand. I just can't get into that G430. I've tried twice, on 2 different days. So there's that. And then let's move on to the top 3. All right, this is where it really gets juicy. And these are so close. These top 3, like I could game any one of these and I could drop $600 on any one of these and be perfectly happy, okay? So they're very close once you get up here to the top. So I just chose an order of my preference, okay? My video, my channel, my rules. Number 3 is the TaylorMade Stealth 2. All right, bombing, booming flights, great control, something I was excited about, something that sounded great. I had no problem connecting with it. I tried 3 different shafts on the TaylorMade Stealth. Just the normal one. Is there just a normal one? It wasn't the low spin one. It wasn't like whatever, but it wasn't the high launch one or whatever. It was just the normal TaylorMade Stealth 2. And I was getting consistently my M2 numbers, just right on the nose and good direction control. It seemed forgiving, mishit, 3 different shafts. They all felt amazing. I couldn't find a bad shaft. Unlike, see the contrast between like the Ping, it was just like, I couldn't find a bad shaft for the TaylorMade Stealth 2. Just amazing, wonderful driver by TaylorMade. And number 2, just arbitrarily, they're all up there with performance, but arbitrarily number 2 is the Titleist TSR2. And I was like, wee, it's so pretty. I love the Mandalorian look on the, sole of that thing. It just looks so awesome and it's so stealthy. Yeah, sorry, you can't call something stealth and put a red face on it. So anyway, and I love titanium more than carbon, all right? So to me, that's bite your knuckles, gorgeous. I love the Titleist TSR2. Number 1 on my it's an emotional decision. You guys know where I'm going with this. The Callaway Paradigm. I hit that right out of the blocks, just as far as my M2, just as well as any other driver. It felt just as good as anything else. It was, and again, I tried the same 3 different, not 3, the same, but I tried 3 different shafts like I like to do. I like to try out. I tried a regular, I tried a stiff, I tried a lighter weight stiff, because sometimes I go from the lightweight stiff to kind of a heavier stiff to see if it helps my swing be more consistent. But either way, I tried all 3 of them, and again, like the Titleist, like the TaylorMade is the other one where I tried tons of shaft. The Titleist, I only tried 1 shaft, just a stiff flex hazardous hazardous smoke. I think it was a 60 gram. I don't remember exactly, but oh, the Paradigm felt so good. Good ball flight. The spin was very consistent, you know, right in that low 2200 RPM range, you know, just perfect for what I'm looking for. The trajectory was fine. Everything was great on the Paradigm, and it looks gorgeous. You know, if I had to choose right now, I would be pulling my hair out, just like Titleist or Callaway. You know, they're so good. They're both so pretty. Yeah, the TaylorMade Cell 2 is up there basically just because of performance. It's not, to me, drop dead gorgeous. So, but, oh man, all three of those, I could totally play. I'd be happy if I dropped that much money for them. Now, there are some that I just couldn't get excited to hit. And this is my mental block, all right? I'm the vintage golfer. I have these problems, all right? But I suspect they're as good as anything else, right? It's like the same, you know, like Shrixon and Wilson. They performed very, very well. But I'm not like excited about them. Cobra looks good, you know. I have no problem with Cobra. And Mizuno, also set up at the manufacturing demo days. I just wasn't excited about them. So I didn't try them, so they're not on the list. But I need to mention that they look amazing. Performance-wise, like you go out and you look at numbers, they're so close, you know. Why would you not try those? If you like those brands, go out. I'm 100% absolutely go out and try them. And there are other brands that I'm just not mentioning because they're, you know, Hanma and several others. Oh, Cleveland is part of the Shrixon group. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What is your top driver in 2023? Oh, now I want to switch. Oh, see, now I want to make Titleist #1. I need to end the video. We need to move on to fantasy golf. So the Honda Classic, the Honda Open, the Honda Accord was won by Chris Kirk. So congratulations, Mr. Kirk, on your amazing win. I was reading some headline that said first win since 2015. That's exciting. Congratulations. So when you look at the leaderboard here, you'll notice that I'm not even close to being on here because I forgot to draft. Yeah, I forgot to set my roster. I was on Thursday afternoon. I'm like, I should set my roster because I reminded all my viewers that they should do it before the tournament starts. Oh, look, the tournament started. I'm late and I'm locked out. Roar! So anyway, this is your reminder, including me. Set your roster for next week. You don't want to forget and don't be like me, okay? So if you're interested in playing fantasy golf, you're interested in making the leaderboard of fame right here on YouTube, you too can join for free, just PGA Fantasy Golf, and then you have to create an account on the PGA Tour website, and then you just find the Vintage Golfer League, and then you too could be here as a winner, not like me, not even on the list. So join us, it's a lot of fun, and I hope to see you there. As usual, a huge shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I post a few behind the scenes updates on Patreon. It's just a general support Patreon membership, so I really appreciate it. And you can also support this channel by visiting my Amazon shop. I'll put a link in the description below. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Thank you everybody for watching. I might not be the best YouTuber on the planet, but you're the best audience on the planet. I am the Vintage Golfer. All right, Plant, let's get you in the sun.